Oh, I'm over here waiting for the button to twitch. Jeez. Did I smoke already?
Just by touch. Like he says, by touch, I guess.
Bad contact.
Yeah. Bad contact.
Bad content. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Friday night, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Friday night. We got. Excuse me.
Who
We got Jerry Bang, or as everybody knows him as, Eleno Torres. Let's put it on him tonight. What's going on
brother?
tonight?
What's going on, man?
Going on,
Good?
what's
What up, dude?
What up, what up? And of course, we got Malik and Marcos. What up,
What up, man?
So we got everybody in the house. We're sitting here, we're chilling, we're talking to Eleno tonight. So share with us what you have in the bag.
Oh,
Well, hold on. What's going on?
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing.
in the bag.
In the bag.
That's the thing, man. First,
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's wait a minute. Let's hold on. Hold on.
Go.
So,
Again.
glad to have you here, bro.
Hold on a
Thank
minute.
you.
I'm glad you made it, man.
Hold on a minute. I
We've
gotta. Oh, you
been
do
in the
that.
talks with
do
you
that.
for a few weeks now,
I gotta
so
refresh this.
Yep.
you probably made
I
it
got
happen.
excited.
You found some time out of your busy schedule to be able to make it, so it's always appreciated, man.
Whoops! I hit the wrong button.
Glad to have you, man.
Why does this keep doing that? There it goes.
I've been seeing you for a while now. You know,
You know the family.
I know the family, man, and like I have to be honest. Until we I'm glad you made it with the business ones, and finally, I'm like, who are you talking about? I was like, oh, I didn't know that was. And then I went back and I'm like, oh, somebody did so. I was out of the loop for a minute, medically wise.
Okay.
So how'd you start, bro? Where did this come from? When did you decide to say, man, this?
I mean, besides the street, like,
Started, man.
Right.
know where it started.
It started from there, you know.
Yes, sir.
Family wise, you know, been in the game since what 30 years now, probably more than that, since I was 15.
I know me and you had a conversation back in time about how Pops was in the
Yes.
game and my cousins were in the game and we all were in the game and we just,
Yeah.
so that's basically,
Basically, yeah, back in the early
Got it.
90s and 2000s, early 80s, family was pretty connected here in West Michigan, and my dad was probably one of the largest around here that was bringing in things. So he did his time. He did 20 years of that. Other family members did some time. And then I was facing time. But to the legal point of it, I mean, I've been in smoking, doing all that stuff for a grip. But to really learn the plant and learn everything, it was basically what we started Jerry Bang was because of my wife.
Oh wow,
Okay.
straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leticia got diagnosed. Leticia is my wife. She got diagnosed with MS around
I was
23.
wondering. Okay.
Ooh.
First, it was a retinal disease. It was a autoimmune retinopathy. She was going blind. That's how kind of they found through the MRIs and X-rays that it was also caused because of the MS. So at that time, I was doing it recreationally, which, you know, that was just me. But growing up in Texas, growing up, you know, close to the border,
Yeah.
traditionally, they used a lot of that medicine for medicine purposes too. You know, my grandmother put it in alcohol, so you can put it in, you know, soak it in there, and it would extract
arthritis.
for arthritis, and that's where the salves came about. Well, not technically, but you know, ideas of old ancient medicine was brought to that point. Years that my dad was diabetic, he was a user. He never did diabetic pills or anything like that until further. But because of that, we kind of think that medicine was because he was a heavy smoker at that time.
Oh,
okay.
So people that we just kind of knew of things and remedies and ancient Indian remedies, I kind of told Leticia, I said, hey, you know what? Maybe you need to try this. Maybe there's something there that we ain't seen. So she was losing her eyesight pretty rapidly. She lost one, I think the left eye first. And we had to go to Ann Arbor. She was going to the U of M to see specialists, go blue, and they were giving her injection shots about that big, right into the dome in the eye and everything. And you know, it was trying just to stop the progression of the blindness.
Yeah.
Basically, she sees everything. She can't see peripheral. It was just kind of shrinking down the vision. So we started. I said, look, she was getting bad migraines. She was getting all this stuff. I said, just start smoking. Just try it. You never know what's going to happen. You know, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
Right.
It started helping her. They were loading her up with pills. You know, you have to take a pill for this, and then you got to take a pill for that to stop that, and then you got to do this. So basically, she was just, you know, getting pilled.
Right.
We ended up going there, and then the doctor started asking, like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And I go, well, just tell them. You know, this was way before legalization, and before all this other stuff was starting to go through. But it was basically, the doctor was, you know, like, something's going on that we're seeing a stop in your vision of the progression.
Oh, wow.
And I said, just tell them, you know. And I blurtedly laid it out and just said, she's using marijuana. I got her smoking. We're doing that, trying edibles. And he's like, for real. And this doctor is like a specialist, that he's a world specialist.
Yeah.
So she was only 100 people in the United States that had this eye disease.
Wow.
Only 100.
Oh my Lord.
And she was diagnosed with that. So this guy was like the reigning specialist of the United States, and he was also going across the continents. He was in London, England, studying all this other stuff, because he got really, I'm doing studies in London and blah blah blah. And he goes, just keep me informed how this is working, how much you're using, blah blah blah. And he was really into it. So I started learning about the plant. I started, not just, hey, it's just this kind and that kind and whatever.
Yeah,
You're actually going into detail.
I had to go into detail which ones were really, what strains were really taking effect for her, which ones were doing different things. Sativa wise, it was not a good thing for her. It made her too paranoid. And the hybrids, and then the indicas that helped her relax. But then when she also finally got diagnosed for the MS, because after the MRIs showed that was causing the blindness as well, or part of the disease progression.
Yeah.
She, even her doctor, he was from the U of M. He ended up going to Owasso, Dr. Pace. Anybody who needs a really good neurologist, that guy is the bomb.
Okay.
He is top of the line across the state. They did a whole neurological center in Owasso. So it's all state of the art. But he also started asking questions, like, hey, what are you guys doing? And how much are you doing this? And whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And now he starts recommending people. Go see my friends.
Yep.
He started doing the paperwork for her, started getting the license. So in the beginning stages, I was growing. I got my license like everybody else did. I wanted to grow. I wanted to do all that stuff. So I wanted to learn the plant. I learned the plant. I started growing. I started doing all these other stuff just specifically for us and, friends. And one night I got her pretty toasted, and Friday was on. The movie Friday.
Of course, why not?
That's the number one movie to watch on that one.
And here's the story how we got Jerry Bang, the name.
Okay, let's go over my questions for you.
We tell the story, but it's because it's funny as hell. So there's a part on there that Rick James comes out. Mary Jane.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Mary Jane, right?
Yeah.
So we just blew one and we were done, and she goes, I need another one. She goes, Jerry Bang, I'm in love with Jerry. I go, whoa. I go, who the F is Jerry? First of all, and what are you talking about? She goes, that song, this came out, blah, blah, blah. And I go, you mean Rick James, Mary Jane? She goes, oh.
No. No.
She thought it said Jerry Bang.
She thought it said Jerry Bang, but she was already high.
Oh, all right.
That's funny.
That's great.
Ever since then, around people when she needed something to be medicated or whatever, she would say, "Go get my Jerry Bang."
Yeah.
Oh,
That was my signal to go either roll a joint or
Yeah.
go,
That's cool.
get something that butter, whatever,
no.
and it went in from there. So that's how Jerry Bang was born.
That is
That's
funny.
crazy. That's funny.
Alpha song.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
That's great.
she literally did not know the lyrics.
She didn't know the lyrics, didn't know the artist.
Every-
She heard the song, so but she came out and she was lit, and Jerry Bang came out.
Crazy.
I was like, well, who's
That's
Jerry? Like you thinking of Jerry and shit.
Why didn't see a singer right?
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's cool.
That's
After
good
that,
shit.
it stuck, and then everything we did, we started growing. I started doing stuff. I collaborated with a couple of people, and started the brand.
Wow. Amazing, man. Jerry Bangs. Rick James.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Rick James.
Shout out to Rick James.
Rick
Hey,
James.
Jerry Bang.
Jerry Bangs.
That's
James Thomas said, "Tell the guys how you met me."
We don't want to know you right now.
You can call in.
You call in. Hey, James, call in.
Oh yeah.
Rick James, call in, man.
Let me get the tele.
Every time we actually call in, you don't.
Let me get the telephone device.
So won't you go ahead and get off of your Boost chirp phone and call in, man.
Marcus
don't
Solis is
chirp
on.
in. Don't chirp in.
What up, Marcus? What up, Bill Marcus?
My phone's dying.
So where you
He ain't got no minutes. He ain't got no
That's
minutes.
a damn shame.
Boy, you
He
can
ain't got no minutes.
Whatever.
The $10 Boost card.
better call him Messenger.
He can't call us after 9 until it's free.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
The show's done by then.
So
Damn. That
so
sucks.
that's all good, man.
Don't
So
worry, we've all had that.
do you have a product that is like a hot one? Like, what's your best strain or your best product that you feel like you have right now? Or
One thing, I want to give a shout out to Higher Perceptions. Those were the guys I actually started out with.
okay, right now.
Emo and David, out of Higher Perceptions, we all kind of collabed
Oh,
together.
right.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And we collabed and opened up Higher Perceptions.
The goat, Jerry Bang's the best. That's what somebody said.
So
Or James.
Okay, cool.
when one thing that we pride ourselves, and I pride myself in my business and my brand, is that it's quality.
Okay.
One, two, because I had everything that I had smoked. It doesn't come out unless I like it, or unless actually the boss lady likes it.
Yeah.
I was wondering what she likes.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
can help her.
So it's basically, strains that actually help medically and do stuff like that, but it's not just because, the looks and stuff like that. There's certain strains that don't look too great, but yet they get you really high.
Oh, bro. I
And then,
definitely got a story for that.
yeah, you get all kinds of different stuff. And researching the plant, learning the plant, the medicinal parts of it, using the whole plant and all that other stuff, you get to learn. Different strains, what are going to be good for certain people, what are going to be good for you, what are you going to be, like the
You basically just gotta be a doctor.
That's
A lot of people,
a
like, oh, yeah, I can just grow it and just.
Oh, no.
Oh,
man.
Like, just put it in.
Not every strain.
Well,
Don't just go to another strain.
Whatever
A lot of
the
different nutrients. Like, it's a. I mean,
It's a science.
it's a science. I've been around.
you gotta know botany.
I've been around growers for a long time. They play music
Yep.
for the plants. So the music playing.
Talk to your plants,
talk to
doing all
them.
that stuff.
Yeah, that
Yep.
shit is for real.
A lot of people don't believe that science, but it is.
Yeah,
It's part of
plants
science.
read off vibrations and stuff, man. They
Yep.
grow better
And roots.
Yeah.
They grow healthy if they're in there healthy, being healthy, and talking to them and stuff like that.
Let me move this.
James said, "Little, the t-shirt makes you look good."
She
So
does.
is that true? Is he just playing, or are you saying there's a Jerry Bang strain coming soon?
Yeah.
Wow, your own strain,
We're
huh?
doing our own strains coming up. I have 3 pretty soon that are. One is Jerry Bang is going to be our originals, and then we have the Mad Mexican.
Oh,
And
Okay.
then,
That sounds like it'd be pretty good.
it's gonna be
Sounds
James.
aggressive.
actually, that one is. I'm gonna play with it, but yeah, it's seeds from back home.
Oh,
So that's why I'm calling it Mad Mexican. Don't know what it is, mystery wise, but it comes from the nice little brick that was down there at that one time.
That old Labrador.
Yeah,
That old Labrador.
So whatever comes out from there, and then I'll probably crossbreed some other stuff.
Well,
with it.
I've been trying to learn Spanish, man. So if you're gonna make me learn Spanish, I want some.
It probably will, man. It'll probably get you.
I've been trying. I've been working on it.
You'll be Blaxican when the next day.
Let's do it, baby. Come on now.
Oh, I got a video. He sings very well.
Oh yeah.
He sings very
A
well.
lot of people don't understand, but singing Spanish, you learn Spanish faster.
Yep.
Yes.
So.
Que maldición.
But
I'll tell you what, though, it freaked me out. He was taking me home. Oh wait, no, we were going. I can't remember. Oh, he was taking me to the store.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm just chilling.
and then
And then all of a sudden, I hear Mexican music, and I'm going.
Como la flor.
I look over, and this dude is full blast singing the
Oh
song.
yeah, you did
Yeah.
record him. That's right. I did see that.
And I'm going.
Oh,
I'm out
yeah,
there,
man.
What the? And I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, nobody actually recorded me, man.
I'm not gonna show that video, but I mean that actually surprised me. But
Yeah, you got my.
Can you
You
move
got
that
my.
mic back?
You got my fat. You got my fat side too, so don't show.
oh, you stop.
Whatever.
Side profile.
You got my fat side, so.
Oh, dang it.
No, but back to what you said about how this, and this is something that taught me a lot about the flower game, man. About 420,
Yeah.
about weed, man.
Yeah.
Medical marijuana. So this is right at when it started, right when it's kind of was taking off around here in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I had a buddy out west that was deep in the game out there, so he was. I was
Like
catching,
most
I was
people out
catching them.
west.
I was catching packages out there. You know what I'm saying? He was sending them, and so he sent me this one, and a little half a pea. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm looking at him like,
What the hell?
it had no smell.
Much love, James.
Yeah, had no smell. Much love, bro.
For
it had
sure.
no
For
smell,
sure, James.
James.
but it was pretty long bunches, nice and dense. I'm like, man. So I called a couple of my buddies, and they smoke like broke stoves, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had them come through, like, bro. And both my homies, they both 6'4", 164, 165, just massive dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and they can knock them down. We do this. So they come to my apartment. We stay in the Bay Point at this point, and so I had a homie roll up. He rolling up, and we got the hit, and we like. I was like, "You taste anything?" No, not really, man. He was like, and then all of a sudden, like on the exhale,
Oh shit.
Oh, really? Everybody,
okay,
Brandon said leave the mic where it is. You guys' voice sound better.
all right, man. Thank you, Brandon, for not being here. No,
He's our sound guy.
he's our phone guy. Good looking out, bro.
Thanks,
So
Brandon.
by the time
Louis
look,
Thomas.
got back around, we quiet. We
Deer in the
I
headlights.
said, bro. I said, bro.
Dead silent.
Yeah.
We quiet as hell. He was like, man, I don't want no more of that, bro. Are you sure that's just weed? I said, bro. I had to call my man's in Cali. I said, bro, what is this, bro? He said, it's medical, man. I told you. This ain't no normal stuff. This is medical, bro. I told you ain't none of that stuff out there. I'm like, bro. I said, bro, we froze, dog. And we put the blood out about right here. Like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting up there like, bro, I couldn't even get up to go get something to drink. Cotton off like, I'm like, just looking at the fridge, like, man, that's the refrigerator. Right?
You gotta shake that
Right there, right there. Right
to put it in the mouth, right?
A dream of tree, that one.
Right. It opens up.
So,
No, you would have to do the Star Wars thing.
yeah, I needed to do something at that moment. So,
Yeah.
it don't work.
No, it don't.
That changed my mind right there. I was just like, you know what? This medical game is gonna be crazy. And so I had a grower guy here. A guy I was messing with. He was a grower. I was one of his patients. And so he was like, yeah, man, I'm about to be done with this, bro. I said, what? You got, and he had an elite nights operation. I'm like, why? He was like, yeah, man, because it's about to be legal. He said, the people who are going to be the shakers and movers are the people who's going to have a dispensary. That's exactly what he said. He said, I'm out, bro. I'm not going to be able to compete. He said, they're going to be having eights for $25, $30. He was like, I'm like, what? And I'm like, man, I ain't never giving up. I gave up, bro. I couldn't compete. No. You know what I'm saying? So the game has, as you see,
It changed.
ain't that crazy, bro?
Oh, yeah.
From the brick pack to the minis,
Yep.
and then you had what we call the KDs, the kind buds.
Kind
You know what I'm
bud.
saying? 20-25 a gram.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's regular weed.
Yeah, those were
That's the norm now.
the gold rush days or the
Yeah,
gold rush days.
absolutely.
You know, you can
Absolutely.
charge the 25 a
It was
gram.
on your
and-
quarter.
What happened to pieces?
I was doing
Red hair,
Yeah,
golden bud.
to me, all that stuff.
Brandon,
Line, and all
Brandon
that.
said I missed that Louis Thomas flower.
Louis Thomas. Ooh. I know my favorite strain though coming out right now. The first I had some, of course, that sour diesel strain I had from one guy. Knocked my socks off, bro. I never forget that song.
Sour diesel, one of the OGs.
It was
Like that
yeah,
edible
it
diesel?
was it was before sour diesel got kind of watered down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it was right when sour diesel was like, wow, Redman, the rapper Redman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made me want to try this. All he rapped called sour diesel. Man, it
That was
you know what I'm
big.
saying?
That was a big New York strain that came out. It was an underground strain.
Yeah.
Even Cali didn't have that at that time. They were growing it on that side. I mean, there's a history, dude. Like I said, from back when I was growing up, you know, we saw them in little packages, tightly, and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff, you know. I mean, and then from that, you
Grupo
know,
Fierro.
to the kind bud, to all that other stuff that came through. And then now there's like, what, over 100 and something thousand different strains now?
Bro,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like-
bro.
There's so many that I don't even remember any of the names.
Bro, it's all kind of names. You could probably make up a name and still find this.
Mermaid.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like there was one,
right.
that one over in.
And then they come out with a gorilla Smurf and a
No,
Papa
there
Blue.
was one where the first one that I had,
Yeah, the
first one that I had was that I actually went and bought was that
Yeah.
that one right there by the Burger King in Saugatuck. What is it called?
new standard.
New Standard. What's called birthday cake or something like that?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
birthday cake was
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That's
I
a
like
strain
that
off of wedding cake.
Wedding cake, yep.
Crossed
Yeah,
with
that one was
something
really
else,
good.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was the only. I probably. I mean, I had it for a while and I forgot I had it. Then I found it and I smoked the rest of it.
Yeah.
So just to break it in, I know there's a lot of smokers out there, but just understand, Jerry Bang is not just about smoking.
No.
He's about healing, and he's got oils and rubs and
Salves.
salves that actually, you know what, I even use. And actually, I just asked him for a new bottle. It's actually a roll-on, and because I have a prosthetic hip, I actually put it on my prosthetic hip area, and I don't really feel anything.
Yeah,
And it just numbs it, and then I'm back to go.
We're seeing a lot of different things too. I'm gonna probably use the salve for a lot of the guys that are into tattoos. I mean, it heals.
That heals.
It
On
heals the
scars,
tattoo faster?
it heals scars, the
Oh,
skin, the
Does it
epidermis
heal,
part of
like-
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any cuts, any
No,
other stuff.
I do massage therapy, man. Is there anything I can add to a cream,
That,
or you got a cream already? Or
yeah, the salve would be tremendous because what it does, it cuts back a lot of the inflammation
Yeah.
and it hits back a lot of
A lot
things
of
that.
So how does it come in like a?
It's a little round. I didn't bring one, but it's a little round case. We can make to whatever you
So
need.
it's like
For you,
like
James,
oil?
it'll be lube.
It's liquid oil or
It's oil based. So yeah, it's not liquid. It's it's
oil based cream.
oil based with wax, beeswax,
Okay.
and
Okay.
There we go.
So my
Lotion.
cousin Stacy actually says I'm looking for good oils for my son.
yeah. As far as like an hour or so,
Stacy, explain.
yeah, there's different type of oil.
What kind you're looking for,
and
so we can.
for what
see.
is what's wrong with the sun?
So, I know I have it here somewhere.
He was the one with
Bag of goodies.
cerebral palsy. I think it is.
So yeah, we're gonna just put the camera on.
Let me put the camera on there.
We got
Hold
Jerry
on.
Bain's car.
Which camera? Oh, I'm way over here. I'm way over there.
Oh yeah, we got the
Here,
camera
look
set
here,
around.
right here. Oh no, that. Oh, your camera's right there. I keep forgetting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a his face.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
here I'll do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh wait, I got one right
Oh,
here.
but right, use your own bag.
That's right there.
They got high by contact.
I'm telling you, that bag is just all over my hands.
Weekend.
So everybody, if you can even go to Facebook, go to Jerry Bang 616. He's also on there.
Yeah,
He,
Facebook, Instagram.
yes, or just look up Eleno Torres, Letisa Torres. You can actually get on there, and actually there is a club.
New
club?
Yeah, it's called Social Club by Burner.
She says he has cerebral palsy and he has seizures.
Okay.
Is there something that you think
A
that he
lot
may
of
be able to use?
people with seizure issues, they use the RSO.
RSO?
It's Rick Simpson oil. One, they see a tremendous effect on the epilepsy patients for calming. You could also start off with something simple like an edible that has the oil or butter, because that RSO is pretty potent. That's a direct, direct connection to the THC and levels of.
Oh, Leticia said infused coconut oil with essential oils is.
There you go. She's the maker.
She's the maker.
Figure it out.
Oh, there. Okay, she says we use oils to help relax his muscles. His bones grow, but the muscles don't, so they always are full of tension and causes pain.
Yeah.
Oils relax his muscles.
So the salve would be a really good. And it varies. Certain people, it might have worked really like rapidly.
Yeah.
Other people have to build a tolerance.
Right.
Some people it just doesn't work anything, and it could be just like any other medicine. This is
You just gotta
but
keep
it's
trying
just
to
all
see what
trying, trial by error, finding the right remedy for these patients and people and customers. And that's kind of like what we do now. Is like we're trying to consult people. We have all types of clients, from the elderly to not super young, but the young. Ones that want to use it recreationally and the ones that really need it medically.
Yeah.
I'll be medical. I do medical. I don't get high.
Yeah. I don't really. I actually smoked when it first became legal because at that time I'm like,
Yeah, like
I don't want to
do
get
it,
caught.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just like drinking when you were 21.
Yeah, pretty much. And so, but then I started calming down, like not buying it as much as I was, and now I just do it whenever I feel like it. So it's like,
Right.
It's legal. That's pretty much how everybody looked at it.
Joey.
Now we can do it whenever we want. It's like, so we don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Oh,
What up, Joey?
Joey wants to know where the weed at.
Yeah.
Very bang, man.
We'll be there.
Right here, bro.
About to show
All
that
day, every day.
Man, it's reeking down here. Wow.
I'm telling you, man, look, check it out. Now, those who don't smoke, there are edibles. Check this out. The Rice Krispie
Oh, let me put it up closer, man.
I'm overreaching my week.
My man, right, before you know, man, bro, you went literally past my
I did that, Bob.
you don't want to talk about the boundaries, then you don't break it.
I know, I'm a Mexican. That's my voters.
You see, you know what? I can't even.
See, you said it now.
I would never say no like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this up close, and then when I put it on camera, then you explain what it is.
All right.
All right, so.
He came bearing gifts.
All right, so this is one that
Good gift.
Eleno, it will, which I like saying that name because that's my grandpa's name.
All right. Nice.
May he rest in peace. This is one that he has, and if you want to explain what that is.
Yeah, that's our Rice Krispie treat. Basically, it's a can of butter in the process there. So it's cocoa. Those are the Cocoa Pebbles Rice Krispie treats. We also do Fruity Pebbles. We do regular Rice Krispies. We also now we're dabbing into infused foods. Like we do elotes.
That's enough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, infused cups.
See, that's.
We do mangonadas. We do with the tincture. We also do infused coffee. We also do that's
That
really
will get
good.
popular.
We did infused chicken tacos, which was marinated infusion of the chicken meat,
Yeah.
which was really good.
Okay.
So we're kind of dabbing into a little bit of everything. I'm gonna be doing some barbecue wings.
True story, Joey.
I'm gonna be doing a barbecue sauce pretty soon. Doing a salsa. We did infused nachos. We do all kinds of treats and snacks
Say
and
that
stuff
last
like
one
that.
you just said?
Infused salsa.
Oh, that'll be.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you will be back on this show.
Yeah. You know what? You do that.
Once we start getting everything,
And not just because you did that, because
We would have made a product.
I'll send you some samples and stuff. And,
All right. Yeah.
Well, James, you're lucky the way you're on that side of the camera. You said if the guy doing the show,
I'm not eating
right
one of
now,
those, so don't
on
ask.
camera, live.
Oh.
I'm weak, bro.
I'll be weak. I'm weak then. I'm not eating it.
I got responsibilities.
Ben is.
Hold on. Let me tell my story real quick.
Yeah, Joey, don't sound on
That way
fire. Hold on. Everybody needs to hear, listen to Ben's phobia story right now.
Okay.
Because now that he survived, it's funny. So go ahead.
He's a survivor.
So a friend of mine gave me an edible. It was a little orange one. And, of course, I'm fine for the most part at the beginning. And I get home and I'm down here. It was about an hour later. I'm down here rearranging the studio. And to how it is now.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
And so, so I'm standing right here. And I'm like trying to untangle all the wires. I don't remember anything after that.
First, I just remember, did he give you a warning?
A what?
Did he give you a warning about how
No.
cold it was?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna say
He
he
did tell
told
me,
you,
but
he
he
told your ass.
No, but he didn't say not to eat the whole thing. Because I saw them put them one in their mouths.
Which common sense.
I didn't know that. Okay, so
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Common sense.
standing right here, and this desk is right here, and I'm standing like this, and I'm talking to Tracy standing right there, and all of a sudden I'm like standing like that. What are you doing? And I was like, I fell asleep with my eyes open. And I literally came to, and I was like,
Yeah, huh? What?
what's going on right now? And that's when
We
everything
call that
changed.
time.
Pretty much.
Time travel.
So,
I'm gonna call from this dude.
well, hold on. I will get to that point. So, okay. So, that happened twice. So I went upstairs to get some water, and then that's when my heart started rushing because I started freaking out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my god, I can't. I'm taking my shirt off. I took my shirt off and went outside and sat on the back deck because it was chilly out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my god, I'm having a heart attack. Oh my god, I'm having and I started freaking out.
Wow.
I called the ambulance and everything.
You were that guy.
So I'm in the ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm in the ambulance and the lady's talking to me and everything and calming me down and
The
relaxing.
words using
Yeah.
brownie.
Yeah.
They're probably putting you on hold like, this dude, man. This guy, come here.
Exactly. So the guy, the guy that's in there, he goes, "You don't realize how many calls we get for people like this.
Yeah, they do that.
Freak out. All they're doing is freaking out." And he goes, "You'll be fine. You're just freaking out because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Your mind's racing now. So you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on?" So that relaxed me
Get
when
to
he
a
said
last
that.
minute nothing.
And so finally I calmed down and I'm relaxed and I'm fine. And then I don't think they took me to the hospital. I don't remember that part. But anyway, so they probably did something.
I thought you did go to the house.
Did it? Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause Adrian, yeah.
He was high. How did he know?
I don't remember that, dude. But I do remember. Oh, okay. Now I do
What's up,
remember
Tony?
because Adriana had to drive my car back
Oh,
because they followed us over there.
okay.
So, and that's when I called. I called you right before I
You
left.
called me. Yeah, no, when you got to the crib.
Oh yeah, when I got back.
When you got back to the house,
So I,
this dude called me, "Well, bro, I just went to the hospital. You're gonna laugh." I'm like, "What? What do you mean? What's the hospital?" He's like, "I ate an edible." And I freaked out, bro. Call the ambulance.
I'm gonna send you a thing. I found it. Somebody has about a guy that did it actually, and a cartoon made a spoof of it. Somebody.
What?
Have you ever seen Brickleberry or?
oh yeah.
There's the other one. Paradise PD.
Uh-huh.
They have the same guys that do the same cartoons or whatever,
Yeah.
voices or whatever. Well, on that one, there's a guy that does the real call. There's somebody that called in 911. I ate a whole plate of brownies. I don't know what's going on, and he's tripping out, and I think I died already. Blah, 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 right?
Wow.
So they made a spoof. So I'm gonna send you that little skit, and you play it out there. And so that was probably you. That was probably you.
It probably was.
So yeah, so
That's crazy.
That's
and
funny.
I know people say, well, how can I experience the same effects, the same thing, but I hate the smell of weed, and I hate how my fingers smell. I hate how this. Now you did make a pill form.
Now we got it in pill form. Now
Right
it's
here.
just a capsule. It's decarbolized herb flower.
That would be.
In capsule form, basically it's the same thing as you taking an edible, giving it about 20 to 30 minutes to activate. It's a clean form. And you don't get the smell, you don't have that, but you do have body high. You have a body high. So there's a difference. Edible people
Nature.
That's
smoke,
crazy.
they prefer to smoke because they like the head high more of that part. Your edible high is different because it's more of a body high. It's more of your relaxation. Your body's gonna start to feel relaxed. Muscles will be less tense.
Yeah.
Your thought, too, slows down a little bit because you're just relaxed.
How many milligrams are
You
in
can
per
be
capsule?
functional on it though. What's that?
How many milligrams are in per capsule?
I want to say 10.
10 milligrams per
10
capsule.
milligrams. I haven't got them tested yet, but we'll be getting tested.
I'm just only reason I'm asking you because some people are like, oh, 2 capsules, no big deal.
Right. No,
And
I
if
mean,
it's 25 milligrams, they're popping 50. You know what I mean?
yeah. And there's people that's where they get the misinformation. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't feel anything yet. And they pop another, I didn't feel anything. Well, it's not
Oh,
anything.
Oh, I'm not doing that again.
Or
Screw that.
like, then you find out. But we always encourage microdosing. We educate because we don't want you to get that experience where it shies away, where you don't get to feel the full benefits,
What the
Yeah.
benefits were.
or could be.
Yeah.
See, and that's exactly what I thought.
In which
Because
he actually did instruct me when I did get that stuff from him. And he told me what to do and how to do it and what to do with the products.
Yeah.
I actually did exactly what he said. And let me tell you, not only did I feel good, I was functional, and I was able to conversate with people and even remember what I was talking about, unlike you jumping out window.
Taking off.
running outside with my clothes on.
naked.
He goes pigeon.
You know, that's funny too because I actually, when the ambulance guys, people,
Start
I know,
doing
right?
pictures of-
I'm going like this. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
but,
that's all good.
When the ambulance showed up, it was funny because I even told Adriana this. I said, they're so lucky because I literally almost stripped naked because that's how hot I got. Because I was freaking out.
But
But
see,
the only reason why I think is because I went outside and I was trying to cool down, and then I came back inside because it was warm inside because it was.
after
Oh,
you
it was hot.
rubbed your areolas on the tree.
I was waiting. I was waiting for him to say something about areolas.
Man, no, that body high though. I'm over here just thinking like I had got an edible sucker for my birthday, because a lot of these dispensaries on your birthday you go to
Yeah, you get gifts.
Yeah, you get free shit. So I chose to take the sucker this day on my lunch break. I had an hour lunch break. Nice little company, it was cool. So we went out, we smoked, we hit the flower, and then I'm with the sucker at the job.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm a G today. It's my birthday. Hello, bro.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable high. I didn't understand.
Seriously.
I'm like, dude, what in the
Yeah.
what am I just? Oh, I feel like I was in
Like in
slow
slow
motion. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, bro, you hit that sucker, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
and the dude, he's
over
over
there.
Yeah.
He said, bro, these suckers are fucking potent. These things are potent, bro. So just take like a little bite. Hey, man, I've been smoking since I was.
And that's
since I was ready fresh.
A lot of people say
a
that.
lot of people stop. Yeah, hey, I was one of those. They're like, give me that shit, like.
Come on, no damn sucker. You a punk
And then
ass
I'll be
sucker.
like-
Hey, you shut up.
What the fuck did I just take?
Right.
Or eating something,
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
always like that.
I was fried, bro. And that that was the longest 3.5 hours of my life.
We had a
What ended up being 6 hours?
Right. Every time I looked at the clock, it's like it went backwards. I'm ready to go home. I want to go five. I want to go live.
we have a juice that we make as well, and it's a small juice. It's not even about 10 ounces, probably 12 ounces.
That's Capri Sun powder.
Yeah. And those Capri Suns, I was making those in the summer.
Oh,
We had those, because they're slushy. You make them really good.
Shit.
Yeah.
This guy would come in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take one. I've had other juices, blah blah." I'm like, "Dude, all right." He was like, "I'm gonna drink this right now." He just took it to the dome. Boom.
Well,
And I know it hits around 100 milligrams.
100 milligrams.
Yeah, easily. I was like, "Man, all right." I just watched her. I'm like, "Okay," and he walked out. And then he comes back. He calls me. He goes, "Dude, I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I can't drive." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You juice." I go, "What about it?" He goes, "Just save me 2 more. I'll be back there in a little bit." I go, "Well, how long is a little bit?" He goes, "I've been here for an hour and something." Give me a minute. I'm like, "All right, bet. I'll put 2 to the side. Whatever you need, man. It's good."
That's
Right.
probably how I would have been. Like, I can't drive, so somebody's gonna have to come pick me
Yeah.
up.
And he learned from it, but he would come in and kill 2, at least 1 or 2 before you would leave the store.
And then how much juice in there? You said a Capri size?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I have bottles, the small juices that we
Oh,
have
the
are small
sun-kissed
bottles.
thing.
They're like,
Like looking like
yeah. And what I used to do is just mix it with, things, make a drink out of it, like just like a regular drink. Add it to this juice and add it to that.
And concentrated.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
wow.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Or I would sip on
Like
it for the majority of the week just to have that buzz. But the buzz was good. But
But
this
see,
guy just took it to the dome.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what Leno told me to do with that drink that he gave me. It was just
Mhm.
sip it and set it to the side because it's resealable.
Oh, okay.
It's resealable.
Well, at that time we were making the pouches, then we went to bottles, and the bottles are good twist
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I would open it up.
Yeah.
I get a little shot glass, bam, put that roller on, I go to work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was fine. And I was microdoses.
Yep.
And he told me exactly how to do it. And I could function all week without pain, without any issues.
Dang.
And I was just like, cool. The minute I ran out of the juice and the
You
roll
couldn't get out
on,
of bed.
Then you start feeling
man, I
sick.
tell you what, no. I had come in.
Right.
I had not feeling good. My hip hurts. I can't get out of bed.
That's what I was
And he's like, dude, I'll go pick you up.
I bet.
Yeah.
I ain't getting out of
You
bed.
carry me everywhere?
Because I feel like I was actually buzzed off that sucker, and of course I was smoked birthday for my birthday. Probably a good 12 blunts. Whew. And all baby legs too, bro. It wasn't no little
Why not
baby
13?
bro. I'm just guessing. I'll come out fried, but I was high for at least felt like a couple
Edibles high is longer.
Right.
It's gonna be your average around 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes.
hours. It felt like days,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that one.
We have the edible hangover.
Yeah, the next day,
That's what I
you
was
trying to get out of bed. I was like,
Depending on how much
Yeah.
you've done and how much you feel.
yeah, when you too lazy, yawn.
Yeah.
See, that time when I took that one, I think, I had the hangover.
That
That
Rice Krispie treat, though.
Yeah, and you'll feel like you're druggy and
Yep.
stuff like that the next day. It's just like any kind of, it's just like almost alcohol. You got to be safe and careful on how you do it and how you use.
Micro shots.
Micro shots or whatever
Well,
you
now
got
that
to
I know
do.
that. Make sure.
But
it's-
the experience is what I want to teach people is so they can know what it is and not freak out.
And get used
not
to
get
it. Doesn't
scared.
matter.
Yeah,
Get
and
used
then
to it.
like now we're doing these infused hot plates of different foods, incorporating the flour into something that's really good, and you get to eat the whole plate and then you feel something. I mean, that's kind of like a alcohol drink that you're
Yeah.
getting at, or alcohol barbecue, where they mix
Right.
barbecue sauce with, brandy
beer.
or something.
Yeah,
Beer,
Yep.
or
Exactly.
your fajitas or whatever,
Mhm.
stuff like that. I want to bring that culture around too.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be
something
cool.
That's some pressure right there.
That's
I like that. And then, I know a lot of people in my circle, man, that I came up with, and everybody, we parents now,
Oh, yeah.
and my hippie friends from high school, like, I know she uses her. That's what she loves to call herself. She's her girl. That's what she goes by. I'm a hippie. She's proud of it.
Wow.
But
Carry on.
she all right. She, I don't know about them, but anyway, she uses it on her kids. Like she's like, I'm not gonna give them pills. Like you said, well, I'm not gonna give them that. I'm not gonna give them this. Her, she's a government conspiracy theorist, and she, like when I was sick in the hospital, she didn't bring me no infused stuff, but she brought me some hippie elixirs that I was like. Looking around like, shit, y'all can let me about this bitch, man. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need you guys anymore.
And so, like, a lot of parents catch hell over that. Like, people look down on them for giving their kids, they don't give them edibles, but they'll give them something to help what they need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like,
I don't see anything
I
wrong
think
with
that we have been taken away from our natural healing a lot.
It is. Exactly. It's kind of like what we went back through of using ancient remedies.
Right.
Exactly.
My knowledge of my grandma using the alcohol and
that was
and
very interesting. That was very interesting.
So back then, before that, they used to be put it in the tequila bottle.
Yep.
And the tequila would be the alcohol. Because back in those days, they didn't have rubbing alcohol manufactured. It was just tequila would use or straight any alcohol they had, and then use that as a rubbing. Used it a lot in teas. They would mix it with a lot of other herbs. I know yerba buena, which is mint. I give it a different taste. There's a lot of healing properties that we're not known or used to anymore because the
government took away.
Big Pharma came in and said, here's a pill for this, here's a pill for that. Yep. Exactly. And we'll take it away, but then the long effects.
That's slow.
That's where. And then talking about Leticia, when she first started with her MS and stuff, she was probably on 14 pills.
Oh wow!
Now she is
overboard,
and they're all high narcotic
pills,
type pills. Depression pills because it had to do with this and that. And then another pill for the stomach and this and that.
So there's a lot of side effects with every single pill had a different side effect. And that pill was to help that side effect, but didn't have that side effect of the other pill.
Right. Yeah. So then now that she's on 8 pills, the doctor hasn't increased or lowered any of the things that she has. Mm-hmm. He just asked, just stay what you're doing.
Right.
All right. His other customers or his patients are probably they're on probably Percocet, Vicodin for the pain, morphine. Some of them, MS is a debilitating disease. There's a lot of pain that you don't understand. You see the person looks normal, but underneath they're burning. Their nerves are on fire. Sure. Their limbs are locking and spazzing that we don't see it, but you can see when I look at her skin. Sometimes I see little shakes and vibrations because the spasticity of the. And then when you see her smoke, and then it starts slowing down, or her leg movement, or she's not, and she should be wheelchair bound by now, but she's been using a cane. And
because I remember her at the high school reunion.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to ask her,
what's going
on, but because I didn't know if she wanted to talk about it or not.
Yeah.
But I wondered, because obviously I remember her in school, and then I seeing her like that on Facebook, and I was like, what the heck happened,
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I wanted to ask her, but I didn't want to get in her business like that.
Yeah.
But,
Right. And a lot of people just stem away from the alternative medicine, which is now called now.
You're fine.
Yeah. And there's all kinds of stuff, dude. There's you can go for days and days of topics of how this is gonna, help you and how this is, but the growth of the industry, the changes of the industry, like you're saying, this pharmacy or the dispensaries are gonna come in, they're gonna take over.
Hey Stacy, do me a favor. Why don't you call in? Then you can talk to Leno.
If she got time.
Call the number on the screen.
Yeah, call in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why I absolutely am an advocate of it, man. Learning and seeing how it helps so many people, bro.
Yeah.
Because I hate pills.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? When I learned about pills in the pharmaceutical game some years ago, I was done. It started with when it was this pill called Vioxx, VIOXX. And if I'm not mistaken, it was for anxiety.
Yeah.
And people who were taking it ended up developing MS.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of the biggest person was Montel Williams.
Oh yeah.
He ended up turning into a cannabis activist.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was one of the forefront of the people that were saying that cannabis needs to be studied. Cannabis needs to be done.
Who's the other one? Michael J. Fox.
He has Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. And they was like, man, you know,
can't call right now. She's not calling.
VI. VI is the Roman numeral is what? 6. XX is what?
Stace, it won't take that long.
No, so he was.
He just said helping patients key to me.
That's
absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like that. And that's why the world really needs to be, because I think there's some good in everything.
Yeah.
Like even the coca plant, that has great properties to it. You know what I'm saying? That's an old ancient remedy that people used to use for healing and stuff like that. Now,
we're seeing the industry change of a lot more. Cannabis is right now on the forefront. They're talking about scheduling the cannabis down to the Schedule 3, which would make it not illegal in the federal part of it. But you got big pharma waiting in the backgrounds, because they know that this is going to be the next Budweiser.
Prohibition.
Well, that's why they didn't want to become illegal in the first place, because they wanted in.
They wanted money.
The money.
They knew the money was.
So they did the taxes.
Yeah, because hemp was used way earlier.
Oh God! It's ancient.
Yeah.
George Washington
and
his farm and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the properties we weren't taught. We weren't properly taught how to do it. Right. And then when you say, "Hey, don't take that," what's your first thing you're gonna do? Is like, "Ooh, I want to try that." Why is he not telling me that I can't take it?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go make it. Then start doing it in the background, and then you don't know where you're getting it from.
Right.
You don't know who's growing it, what they add to it. You want to be safe on a lot of things, and I learned that the hard way from younger to older. Because I'm not gonna lie, the stuff that we were getting from Mexico, we don't know what they were putting in that. There was massive fields of them using pesticides.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even now, a lot of people are putting stuff in a lot of this flour now. You know what I'm saying? So like, the safest way is your own product.
Grow it yourself.
Your own product, or knowing the person that does the product.
Let's see, somebody's calling. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Matt. Boom. What up, Matt? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, for selling.
Man, if you don't get that Ford Bronco out of here, man,
I'm gonna call my brother and pick up that Ford Bronco.
Right.
61639.
I can't stand that, man.
Dude, man.
90.
Okay.
Offer.
Shut the hell up, dude.
Thanks.
What's he smoking, man? Hey,
Right.
share with us.
Man, you sound like you went to the Navy, not the Marines, man.
Oh,
He hung up.
Did you really hang up?
He hung up.
Oh my god.
This guy.
Yeah.
Really, dude?
He'll probably be a next customer.
I know, right? Yeah.
Matt, we blocking your ass. No.
And I think the new realm of this going to a different place, we're going to see stuff going from the mushrooms too. Psychedelics is coming around.
Bro,
That is very true, man.
I'm scared as hell of shrooms. So,
Yo, I had a good experience.
I went down to Flint a couple before about October, November last year, and so I went up to my cousin's house, and a little lady friend of mine. I see when I go down there, she had everybody shrooming around there. I'm like, she's like, "You want some shrooms?" I'm like,
What?
"No," you know what I'm saying?
Pizza?
Right. And
I'm scared to try shrooms
She
too.
was like, "Cause I know you don't smoke no more." I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Yeah, I ain't doing
I was like,
it.
I'm scared. I'm scared of a bad trip. That's my mentality. I see the dude have one.
It usually goes off with your attitude.
But that's the educational part. We assume that there's going to be a bad trip.
Yeah, I felt bad for the homie because he was running down the street. We had to hawk him down and grab him and bring him to the house because he was bugging out.
But then there's the part too of the microdosing. It's not if you're taking a whole bag of shrooms. Of course, you're gonna be running down the street with anything.
That's what she said too. She's like, just start off with a little bit. And she goes in her bag, and it looked like a little bit. She was like, I was like,
James, you're stupid.
no, that was a little bit too much, but shrooms. I mean, reading about it, like, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
It's interesting. Like,
that's the science behind that too. We were really withheld a lot of information.
that's
Oh,
how
sure.
The government withheld a lot of information in making that psychedelics.
All he wanted us to know was that it was illegal and bad for your health.
And we talked about the history of hemp and everything else, but them shrooms right in there.
The tremendous help that it does for the mental health. Imagine if it was okay, say in the 60s and the 70s, and before they did it, and they ended up doing the studies because they were doing studies. Government was doing studies.
Yeah.
Then they stopped because then the LSD was bad. All this, they were trying to control the people. But if it would have went through, and it could do what it's supposed to do, the big pharmacies that were already popping out those pills for depression, doing all this other stuff,
Absolutely.
they would go bankrupt. Then literally go bankrupt because it couldn't compete with that pill, with that natural. That is something that somebody could grow in your own yard and grow in your own house or whatever, doing stuff like that.
I've had a good trip on that. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good trip.
Yeah.
I was watching
I've never had it, man.
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh,
Back in the day, back in 98, 95, 97, something like around there. Yeah, I can't even remember. Let's see. I was watching
how
Beavis
old
and
you
Butthead,
are?
and I tell you what, I've never laughed so damn hard.
It gets you. I mean, I think to me, it recircuited me. That's how I feel. I've had it. I'm doing microdosed it, and I have post-traumatic syndrome from being in all kinds of stupid stuff since I was a kid.
yeah.
So, and a lot of us probably do,
I think
right?
almost everybody in
Yeah.
from the 80s and
And I
90s.
feel like it rewired me back to normal, where my anxiety went down,
Yeah.
my thoughts were slowed down to where I was focused on more things. But I also saw that with marijuana.
Yeah.
It helped me control my post-traumatic syndrome a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
It varies, and then those are those medicines that we need back in our society now. I mean, we were too far gone to being on the pill. I was on the pill mill. I was taking Vicodin, Percocet, Tramadol for years. I mean, I had to go to the pain clinics. They would load me up, and then when I was going in there too much, oh, now we got to take you out. You got to take me off, but you're the one that gave it to me.
Right.
So when I completely stopped, oh man, I went through those withdrawals just like a heroin addict. I was bad, you know. But I smoked, and I kept smoking until it went through. But I'm just saying, it's like it's okay for that stuff, but the stuff that we're trying to do and educate now is not okay. But it was okay back in the days. You know, everybody else was using it. It was good.
True story.
So I mean, we can go for days and days.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much. So it does so much.
We got 3 minutes.
So let me just ask you, man, what's your future plans, man? What's the next step?
Our future plans for Jerry Bang is to be big.
Okay.
Any dream, right? As an entrepreneur, I'm looking to get into the market as much as I can now. Pushing out their brand, doing different things. I wanted to bring the experience, not just as the recreational, but as medical, as everything else that's possible with this plant, and anything else that could help, people. This is not going to be killing your pocket type thing.
Very affordable then.
Very affordable.
Cool.
I'm doing future talks about a podcast, doing our own podcast. I'm doing
That's cool.
There you go.
future talks of doing our own, what do you call it? Infused foods. Kind of like,
Snoop Dogg and what's his name?
not just cookies and Rice Krispies. I'm talking about food like
Yeah.
pasta, Alfredo sauce, all that stuff. Something that you can eat and enjoy. That you want to
feel
kill
good
and eat
after
it.
that?
Yeah. Have the munchies and have the munchies at the same
Exactly.
time.
Oh,
So
You have the munchies and you're
And the
feeding the
doctor trying to
munchies.
figure out why you gain so much weight.
yeah, why
You gotta try Jerry Bang.
why your diabetes so high now? But I
gotta
also
go
kind of
for
look for the health part of it too. I probably will make something because I'm
That's
diabetic.
moose
I have
tracks.
to do something something that's not sugar. So
Right. You gotta get some,
I want to enjoy
some
everything.
infused
Right,
apple
exactly.
cider vinegar and some infused smoothies.
Oh,
You know, the world is open.
It's wide open, bro.
It's right open.
Oh, yeah.
So that's,
Wide
you
open.
know, our future is just trying to push the brand a little bit more this year, coming out with our new strains,
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
different products.
Okay.
Right now we're on a old school delivery system. We had a storefront. Right now we withdrew ourselves from the store. There's a lot of competition out there, which is great.
Okay, it's
it's
room for everybody, bro. It really
Yeah.
is.
And what we pride ourselves is the quality, not the quantity, the quality. And what is it
Exactly.
going to do medically for you? And if it's recreational, you want to enjoy your recreational high,
Mm-hmm.
that's also to our big thing. We want to have clean fun,
Yeah.
good product
Mm-hmm.
that's coming out and it's known where you're getting it from.
So I have one question before we end the show, and it might be a little bit personal. You don't have to say anything or answer it, but your growth of Jerry Bang 616.
Mhm.
Okay, the way you the way you got into it, the way Leticia got into it, you know, your whatever, your family, whatever. I don't know. I'm like almost afraid to say it. Where have you been? What?
Just say it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying not to offend anybody.
Write it down.
Right? Where do people stand? Because some people got mad and some people got upset. You lost a lot of people, friend wise, Christian wise,
Mm-hmm.
because you started the store.
Yeah.
How did this affect you and Leticia?
It tremendous. You see people still have the stigmatism of like anything else.
Yeah.
You're the bad guy.
Right.
You know, oh, your history is, of course,
You need a bad guy like me.
the history
Like a
behind me was, of course, oh, he's the ex drug dealer, ex gang member, ex everything,
Yeah.
and now he's doing, of course, he's doing weed.
Right.
You know, but the turnaround is crazy. Now, not just we didn't just lose people, and they're stuck in that way of thinking. We've
Mhm.
regained a lot of people that are interested now, especially from the church and especially from the community. They want to know and educate themselves of why, what do I need to do? I want to use this medicine now because I'm on the pills and I can't sleep at night and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We've seen a tremendous change now. Now it's open more. Just because I'm doing this, it doesn't change who I am.
Right. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
who I
Mhm.
believe in and what I believe in and what our product stands for. Our product is actually to help.
To help
Yes,
people.
to help.
Exactly.
Not
Yes.
to submit anybody or
Right.
not
Because
to
the only reason
disgrace
the
anybody.
only reason I ask is because I know a lot of Christian people. I know a lot of friends, besides being Christian, that sat there and said, "I hate taking pills,
Mhm.
and the doctor told me this, and I don't trust the doctor, not do this." Well, then try this.
Yeah.
Where do I get it? Go to Jerry Bain.
Yeah.
I know my cousin has a store. Go check her out. I always send people your way.
Yes.
I don't go anywhere else.
Thank you.
I always send people your way. I don't know if they say, well, Marco sent me, but and it's just like,
Thank you, JT. I see you.
yeah, so they, you know, I always send them your way. And then I find out that they're using your product, and then they get slack for using your
Using
product.
product.
Well, you're supposed to be doing this, and you're this, and you said you were this, and why are you using that if you trust God? God created for us to use it as this,
As the way it was.
as the way it's supposed to be.
Intended to
Intended to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then all of a sudden, it was just like, now, because of the way that it was put, now other people are buying it. Other Christians are buying it because it's not enhanced or medically enhanced by the.
And it's all about
And that's why too, and that's why people had a say when we all voted for it to be legal.
Yeah.
Was because look, we want it to be legal. I voted yes. You know, probably everybody in our family voted yes.
Mhm.
You know, probably 90% of the state voted yes on this.
I was just for the bag.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pleading petitions.
Yeah.
And you got to imagine what it did to our judicial system. I
Yeah.
mean, the majority of people that were in there were crimes of marijuana.
Yeah.
You know, the system was filled with people of color
Yeah.
because we had no other choice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were actually using it medically
Yeah.
and didn't they couldn't afford the diabetes pill.
Exactly.
Or couldn't afford the painkiller. But some of them also stayed, they were doing it for ill intentions. Yeah, of course. But with anything, there's always a bad intention of something.
Yeah.
It's just the way you start re-educating.
Right. Exactly.
And
Because people, like me, like I said, with the whole edible thing is, I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I knew what they were. I knew what
Right.
edibles were, but it was like I didn't know what the outcome was going to be
Yeah.
until I
you
actually.
knew you were going to get high, but you didn't think it was
Right,
going to be
but it was
that.
going to be like that.
Right.
Like I thought it was going to.
Or you running.
I thought it was going to be like a little, like a buzz,
Right.
But then after, now that I know not to do it that way,
Yeah.
it's basically,
Yeah.
it's basically, I learned the hard way. Or
Yeah.
you live and you learn. You don't do it that way again.
Right. And it's just re-educating now. Try it this way,
Yeah.
so you can enjoy it
Exactly.
and see if it really helps you on something that you need.
See, and that's what I wanted to.
Well, see, the thing is that I was
hoping
getting Ben crap, and I'm going to admit, Brandon, I was at work one time. It was already 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm just leaving my shop.
Yeah.
My boss comes in, and he has a plate of cookies. Now, me, I'm a fat boy. I love sweets.
Same here.
Didn't ask, but I know what he did. He grows his own stuff, but you don't bring this stuff into the store.
Right.
But I thought, he had a birthday, so I'm thinking
Yeah,
he's leftover cookies.
Yeah.
He brings in a plate of cookies, and it's just sitting there. And I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, you see one of my friends join in, and he's just like, "Oh man!" He's all excited. I'm like, "Well, it must be good that I'm good."
Right.
I go in there. Everybody went outside to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, "Oh, this is my opportunity."
Yeah.
I go in there, eat a whole cookie. Good. Eat a sugar cookie. Grab another one.
Right.
All of a sudden, before I even put that sugar cookie in my mouth, my boss comes in and slaps that on my hand. He goes, "Pastor, what are you doing? You don't eat that." I'm like, "I don't have diabetes, dude. I'm good."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's not a cookie. It's a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my house, cookie."
Yeah.
Oh. He goes, "I need you to go home."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh,
Because you won't be able to drive home.
you want to come in? You'll be at Walmart."
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't remember going home.
Oh wow.
I do remember waking up.
Yeah.
I don't remember going home.
That's crazy.
You see, that's funny that
yeah.
you mentioned that the spiritual part, how people look at you in a different way,
Yeah.
a different light, but
Yeah.
they're curious,
Mm-hmm.
and then they condemn you for something that
Exactly.
naturally it was around
Right.
centuries and centuries and centuries.
Yep.
So I mean, I feel differently now that I think when I was on it or when I'm on it, I feel a little bit more connected.
I do. I mean, it's and only for the factor that is because when God placed something, He said, "I created everything
On that purpose.
for a purpose."
That's right.
People abused what God had put here.
Yeah.
And God judges a man based on his heart, man.
Yep.
That's what we got to understand. And that's why we can't get discouraged with other imperfect
Oh, you
human
can
beings.
go to hell.
Think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. My dog, you killed your fucking wife, bro.
Yeah.
You killed your wife, bro. Who gives a fuck? Nobody else got to say it. That would be my attitude. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
The pastor mama, the pastor baby mama, and his side chick can kick rocks.
He said,
My wife is healed, and this is what healed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what nobody got to say.
Yeah.
Like that's my mentality. So it's all y'all either fall
Just-
in or fall back.
Yeah, and it's always how you represent yourself. I mean, if you're out there walling out and doing stupid stuff, of course they're gonna associate this because of the drug or because of something else. If you're living a
Exactly.
normal life and actually benefiting and giving back to the community, we did. We gave clothes to the homeless, the guys on the street.
Okay, see,
We showed them respect when they came into our store and not look down on them. Even though,
Right.
like, hey man, I got you. Don't worry about it. You
See?
just go do what you got to do. When you get right, you come back.
Yeah.
I looked at them as men. I didn't look at them as people just being in the street. And
nobody's gonna get nobody.
So I mean, they would
Right.
come in. It's like, damn, Jerry. You know, they call me Jerry for some reason. Then, but then,
Even I thought
Yeah.
Jerry was because it was a nickname.
yeah.
You know what?
It might not be a bad thing.
I was the same way too. I thought that was your real name when you
Yeah.
first said
That's what
that.
I said.
I didn't really. It didn't click who it was until I saw your face.
I'm going to the Shell station right there on 16th Street, and all I hear is, "Hey, Jerry!" After a while, I was like, "Who the hell are they talking to?" Oh, wait. And after a while, I'm putting gas, and DCO would be in the car, and she hears it.
Yeah.
Jerry, what's up? Jerry, what's up? I'm like, "Hey, what's going on, man? What's up?"
Yeah.
Just waving hi, and she's like, "You don't even correct them no more." I was like, "They know."
They know.
I mean, as long as we're good, we cool. They see me, they respect me. Look at, they're hollering my name during, at the Shell station.
Promotion's promotion, bud.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I
That's a
go,
good
they
way to do
know
it, too.
that I treat them like respect, and that's how it is.
Oh, and just because I said that as a pastor, I did what I did or said what I said, I'm not condoning drug use.
Right.
We're doing it
It's the
medically.
abuse
It's the abuse.
and the
You're a dick.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on. Do that again.
I'm not promoting any drug use.
I didn't realize. I thought it was on you guys. Oh, I mean, it's still.
It is still. But no, I'm not. I don't promote to go out there and buy an 8-ball and do it and say, "Oh, God, forgive me." It doesn't
Yeah.
work that way.
Right.
guy gave it to me. No.
Exactly.
Me either.
Go put some pants on.
James,
Did you see? Don't wait, Mike.
shut your ass up.
You need to watch what he's saying.
No,
I've seen that.
I'll explain that in after the
I
show.
don't need you to explain.
No,
Hey,
I'll explain.
We put it on a
Not right
Yeah,
now.
they out their body, man. But really, though, real talk, man. Like your life, you and your wife's life.
Yes.
It's a living testament.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
sure.
To
Exactly.
where the world is going, bro. It's already there, but where it's actually going to end up going, man. Like you said, the federal thing and all that. Like you healed, your wife is healed, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, she's comfortable.
she's comfortable,
She's not
right?
healed, but
Right,
she's
you know, but-
comfortable,
Yeah,
and she's not over drugged.
that's what I'm
Exactly.
I
saying.
love the part that she actually tries to show people that, well, I can roll them over on a scooter, which I thought she was going to do that one day. You're trying to schedule this meeting
Yeah.
on Valentine's.
Run me over.
Yeah,
But
Oh, yeah, yeah.
my thing was
Yeah,
was
exactly.
was like she shows improvement and she shows herself on Facebook,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, check her out, man. She's actually doing it.
Yeah,
She's actually doing it, and she tells people exactly what happened. And she tells the story all the time.
I think we've traveled more being with this and doing with things like this and seeing a lot more than just being at home, just kind of sitting in bed and looking at each other because of the disease taking effect.
Yeah.
We kind of pushed it forward.
You
And it's not just her going with the stuff, I've 2 back surgeries, I needed neck surgery, I
Okay.
needed all kinds of stuff, diabetic.
and that's what our people need to hear.
Yeah,
Is what
and
you're going through is
things
the
that
fight
I went
that
through.
started.
But it
And
actually
being on the
works.
pill mill, doing the Vicodin, doing the Dorset, that was years of my torture. It did damage to my liver,
Exactly.
liver disease now, all that stuff. Now I'm living a better life. I've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember you
I
used to look pretty big.
yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm trying to keep my health up. I want to see my kids, my grandkids
Right.
grow up and
Exactly.
do all other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not taking a pill that's going to take me sooner, then I might as well do a natural plant that's going to heal me.
yeah, right there, bro.
Or at least keep me alive.
Yeah.
It may not heal me, but it's keeping me alive where I'm
Exactly.
not going to be stuck
Exactly.
on something.
See, it's just like you said. I remember Leticia in school, and just to think and see that she was like that was like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, and she
I
found
felt
it
bad
at a
for her
young
for the
age.
longest time after I found out,
Mhm.
when I finally found out what it was, and I was like, I wish I could have done something to help her and stuff, but it's like, I didn't know until it was too late, till after everything was already
Hey,
said
how
and
you
done.
doing?
And
Right.
to know that it's actually helping her, and it's like you said, making her feel comfortable and being able to still go do things, and
Yeah.
so that's awesome, and that's a really good story to let people know. Hey, this stuff actually works. It
Right.
helps
If
you.
you haven't been paying attention, there's a lot of people that said they're proud of you and Leticia.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
They're proud of you.
Everybody-
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
You guys have tremendously shown the community exactly what
Yeah.
this drug is for.
Yeah.
And
Why it's been been misused, but you guys are using it the correct way and doing it the right way
Exactly.
and promoting it the correct way.
Yeah.
it's not a drug; it's a plant.
It's a plant, people. Calm down.
It's a natural healing
It is.
Remedy.
Definitely, it is.
remedy, whatever you want to call it. But I
Mhm.
mean, no matter where, what I want to tell people, and I want to tell our customers, and what I tell people all the time, it's not where you do, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you've been. It's what you can bring forward.
Yeah.
And just because stigmatism has put this as a bad label on everything, it's not. You be the forefront. Be the one in the future that says, you know what, I was doing this back then, and now look at what it's doing now,
Right.
and how it's healing people and how it's doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that to the forefront.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
know, bring that to the people that really need it. You know, that one person that's addicted to Oxy right now,
Right.
or somebody is like, hey man, let's get you off of this stuff. Let's get you into something new.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can take care of whatever you got to take care of.
And I think right now it's the time where there's so many different platforms that you can make this known about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to take people like you who have took the time to educate themselves
Yes.
on the difference.
I want to give thanks
Exactly.
to the people that actually fought for the laws and actually were
Absolutely,
out there, the
man.
lawyers, those advocates,
Yeah.
those
So
people.
many people, man. We
You know?
needed this, man.
Oh yeah.
And Michigan wants to. They know they're gonna make some money off this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are ready. They are ready.
You know, as Mexicans and as African Americans and anybody that's been in the system, that was our first thing that was scared of. I was like, I don't want to be out there telling people I'm doing
But
this.
that's my first case.
You know, that's the case. I'm gonna
That's
catch
my
a
first
case.
case
I'm gonna
I
catch a
caught, bro.
My
case.
first case was
Yeah.
paraphernalia.
Yeah. That was my
So
first
if
case.
you're out there, you know, just don't give up on your dreams.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's all about business. If we don't do it first, Big Pharma's gonna come in and gonna do it right
They're
away.
gonna try to
That's
take
right.
it back.
That's
And they're
right.
gonna take over everything, and they're gonna make us look like the little people on this block again.
Well,
Yep,
once
exactly.
again,
Make it start all over.
Exactly.
Basically, just do what you gotta do. If you don't do it right, do it. You know, I give
And we're not
respect
going to
to
allow
all
that
these
to
people
happen.
out there.
We can't allow that to happen.
well put, brother.
At all.
Well put on that, man. I love it, man. Everything you're doing, man, and the things that that you got coming up, man. We look forward to
Yeah,
doing
definitely.
that, man.
I'll share with you guys, let you know when things are coming up.
Oh,
Bring them infused nachos. I might be ready about it. I
Nachos,
don't know. I might be ready.
I'll take a chip.
That's what I was just gonna say until I started choking up. I'll dial it back for him so that he can enjoy a little bit.
Right.
That would be cool. I'll do
Yeah.
that. Shoot. Yeah.
It's
Right.
all about the presentation and how much you put
There
it
you
in
go.
there, so
Yeah,
that's
we-
all good.
So weak ass.
Hey, I didn't know. Now I
And
do.
then I'll make you sign a waiver, so whatever. Let me in.
You're not responsible for
Yeah,
anything that happens. Make it up.
I been agreed to be
Down the street,
OT.
bang, bang.
I'm in love with Jerry.
Yeah, we'll be singing our new song.
There you go. Hey, that's-
James
you should record
James T
yourself,
is
too.
going to be doing track
Right.
on some of that too.
Yeah,
What up, Chase?
right, with his shirt off.
Yeah.
With his areola shows.
Ariel, so, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, that's funny.
They love areolas.
Yeah, let's go, man.
No, that's him. That's mostly him.
It's all
He literally said he wants to
Bro,
give his
I
daughter
fell in
that.
love with her because I went to massage therapy school. I went for massage therapy, and so basically we had to learn about everything about the body,
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
body, muscles, everything. And so we first learned out about that. It's like, yeah, when you talk
I thought you was talking about a girl that used the name Ariel.
No, it was, names.
Not yet.
There's so many names in the human anatomy that could go for names.
The
You know what I'm
name.
saying?
Well, now
Like,
it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Iliacus, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, those are, I was like, we're like, what is the part around the nipples? Like, oh, those are called areolas. Those.
I was just stable with right?
If somebody can name their son Kool-Aid, they can do areolas.
All right.
Get your ass over here. Yeah, exactly.
This is
This is my girl Ariola.
Yeah.
And our kid Chlamydia.
That's a good one.
That's funny. That's a good one. I like that one.
And we're coming up with our new malaria pretty soon.
Malaria on the way. Malaria doing November.
Nitro, get on there. Nitro.
Hey, James said don't ever let her touch your lady.
Hey.
He's so bullshit.
Hey, James.
I did a wonderful job for your wife, man.
James, stand
James, you're just mad because she keeps calling.
stand in the bit, James.
I did a wonderful job, very professional with your wife, man. You set that up.
I bet he was.
Very professional. Hey, I don't play around on the side, man. You lose your license. You try to get all frisky with your
Yeah.
Oh,
you lose your
sure.
license, and then you go to jail.
Mhm.
At that, they throw them over
Yeah, that's
in
sexual
jail.
harassment.
Yeah, that's sexual
You know, I saw
harassment.
one of your videos on TikTok where you're going like, going on like, what the hell is that? Yeah.
That was on my phone.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's jack
All right,
man.
so we better call it tonight. Yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Yes.
Yes,
Jerry,
thank you.
thanks.
Thanks for
Appreciate you,
stopping
man.
by.
Bro.
Thank you.
Thanks for the goodie bag, man.
This is definitely gonna get smoked.
Oh, we gotta get Ben's
I can get
last
my-
word.
I can get my girl. She's
My
I
own
don't
dog.
got to be on a full time tonight, so she'll let me back in the bed.
Look, bro.
don't talk.
Look what I got you.
And the final thought of the day. No, Jerry Springer's
Jerry Payne's final
Jerry
thoughts.
Banks. Yeah, that was
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. This is gonna be smoked, like I said, probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
How big is this anyway?
Oh,
It's one of the smaller ones.
good enough for you. You ain't doing it, man.
Am I
That's
opening
squeeze
it
the
back?
size.
He
Oh,
said true.
Rookie soft cookie.
You know who's watching, right? And she'd be like, oh, he going that.
No, I'm not. What? Who's?
He going
Oh, you talking about James?
Tracy. She don't join me.
She gonna join you.
Oh, well,
She actually should try it. Actually, now that I think about it. But I want to thank Jerry or Eleno. We'll go for Eleno.
Wow.
Everybody.
I was gonna go by the business name first.
Okay. All right.
Well,
AKA
actually,
Jerry.
where'd that business card go? Oh, sorry.
Wow.
So this is who you want to go through right here. Oops, sorry, it's too blurry. Right there, Jerry Bank. So that's. Oh, by the way, this is going to be on YouTube later, the recorded version, and also we're on all major platforms. So, and we're shown throughout the world. We've already showed everybody.
We are throughout the world.
Yeah,
Africa, Australia,
yeah.
and
England, India.
So India was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, South America was
South
that
America.
last one.
Oh yeah, South America. South America.
Oh, shoot.
So we're all over the place.
Hey.
But
Oh, man.
and so we want to thank.
No,
I want free Twix.
Spring water. I want to thank you.
You've been choking me all night. Thank you.
Spring water. Go ahead and do that.
As you can see, spring water.
Spring water.
Spring water. We can't say much.
Infused. No.
We can't, yeah.
Infused spring water.
And my awesome new Duck Leopard shirt.
Hey.
But thanks for stopping by. We
I
had
want
a
to
good
thank
time.
no.
Yeah, we had a great time. This is a good business plan, a good business idea for pretty much anybody that wants to get stuff from Jerry Bank.
Those crispy.
I don't think you can just jump off the porch and jump into this business. It takes a lot
It
of
does take a lot of dollars.
It takes a lot of time.
patience
So,
and knowledge is everything
Yeah,
exactly.
for a business
It ain't
like this.
easy.
So,
It's not
like I said,
easy.
it's room for everybody, but it ain't for everybody.
Exactly.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know? So we need
So-
more consumers. So y'all just stay
Just remember that
Be a
logo.
consumer, man.
Just remember the logo.
Remember the logo, man.
So real
Yeah.
quick, Leno, go ahead and tell people your address for now as where you stand for the business.
So our address was on 16th Street,
Yeah.
but we closed down the shop. We're moving on to something different. Like I said, right now I'm just gonna do a traditional delivery service, and hopefully maybe get into something different. But right now it's a lot easier for us right now to do
Yeah.
this move, to restructure our product, restructure our branding, and pushing forward. I just don't see myself here in Michigan. I'm looking in Texas. I'm looking in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm already going to be consulting.
Expand.
Big market.
Definitely
Yeah.
expand.
Those are the new markets that are probably actually coming.
market phone is huge. in North
So
Carolina.
So we're looking out to consult. I have a couple of people that are interested in Texas and want me to consult down there.
Mhm.
So it's all
I
kinds of
think
stuff.
Kentucky actually was supposed to vote this year.
Yep. And
So-
there's a lot. And Ohio just came.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois.
Well, very well, huh?
Why
Indiana
don't we
is
just
the
do a
stubborn
whole,
one.
the federal? What do you say? Federal version.
The
then?
federal scheduling should be sometime this year.
Okay.
If that opens, then that will open up a floodgates of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, they gonna wait. They've been waiting all these years.
Yeah.
They wait for everything to get in order. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man, good
As soon
thing.
as the DAA, I think, reschedules it, then it's a given.
Yeah.
I was gonna say good luck, but y'all heard me. my football coach always said, luck is for losers.
Yeah.
And so I tell you, we are blessings,
Right.
man. Our
That's
blessings,
thinking.
man.
Mhm.
Blessings with everything moving forward. And Leticia, thanks for sharing him for the night.
Yes.
Thank you, bud. Thank you. Love
Leticia,
you.
we
Yeah,
appreciate
he's
it.
ready to quit right now.
Leticia, we wish you well.
If you want him to get milk, let him know now.
She said pick up some cornmeal.
We got a great hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And the tortillas.
Which
Tortilla.
my friends in Saginaw call they call it taco bread. I said, don't you ever disrespect
Taco bread?
taco bread, bro.
What they call it?
Oh, whole different conversation.
Oh, man. That's
Stop
like
taking off.
Damn taco
That
bread.
James Saginaw.
Right. Right.
You and your taco bread.
Yeah, taco bread. That is horrible.
But yes, thank you very much.
Thank
I know
you,
for
brother.
coming in. Leticia, thank you for allowing your husband to come in. And
Yes.
I'm sorry. I did catch that. But anyway,
Wait,
thank you for
Tradition,
coming in.
we ain't that tradition.
Thank you for coming in. It's been a blessing. And just the knowledge that you had to give us
Mm-hmm.
and
For sure.
to let him know microdosing is
Microdose.
key.
So basically, you're gonna start with
I
just
got
a little
my-
sliver of that.
Right, just take one pebble,
Yeah, and let it kick
Right.
in.
one flake.
I'll take it easy this time.
Right.
Well, yes, thank you for coming in, man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for contacting and
Yeah,
just
definitely.
giving this set up. It was been wondering about everything was going on. I was just like,
No, it's just doing some restructuring,
man.
doing some things.
It's
Mhm.
necessary sometimes. All
Yeah,
the time, bro.
all the time. Business is always changing.
If you ain't moving, if you ain't changing, you ain't growing. man.
Right,
Right.
exactly. And the new forefront, like I said, it's more about building our brand and more of the experience, and that's what we're gonna bring.
so let people see your shirt real quick. If they can
Oh, yeah.
get them on.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There you
That's it.
go.
There you go.
Bang.
Yeah, we'll be having merch out this year. We'll
Oh, yeah,
be
you got
having
the
all
hat
kinds
too.
of stuff.
Yeah.
The hat.
Oh, I like
We
that
have
hat.
We need one of those. We need one of those.
How much
We
are
have
those?
caps. The beanies were 25.
Oh, that's not
Caps
bad.
were 20.
Okay.
Shirts were 20 to 25, depending on the sizes.
That's cool.
Be doing different logo stuff, sweatpants. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff.
That's cool. I definitely want one of them hats.
I got bonks coming out next. No, just
I'm not going to say that, but I'm like, really?
I knew you were gonna get excited about that. I
yeah.
knew you were gonna get excited.
Them dudes just gotta get.
The bomb will be in the back. I mean the front. Find the bomb.
That's funny.
Find the
The bomb
bomb.
will be on the front.
Find the bomb.
That's what I'm wearing to the beach next
I
year.
can see some chicks with some leggings with that.
Oh,
that
Got
Get in your area.
I know. Jay.
There we go. We can make the bomb station.
Tackles.
Oh.
You got the tushy where you can put the J and the
Yeah, and
B.
the
Every
J.
time they walk, you got JB
Did you
here.
put up that patent?
Hey, you're taking my idea. I'm gonna start putting trademarks and
There you go.
patents on
You
these
should do
things.
Give me a cut, man. I got all kind of area. I mean,
I'm straight.
I got you.
Ooh,
I
you
got
should
you.
no doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. Once again, brother. And keep us posted on everything. Man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
Promote, man. Anything,
We're all proud of
any
you.
products, let us know. And we
sure.
got you, brother.
Yep. All right.
Cool. Just push the word, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bang bang, everybody.
Stop by. Appreciate it. Now, before you leave, you're gonna go on the Hall of Fame. So I got to print a picture up.
Yeah, so we'll print that up.
So, all right. Well, everybody, you guys all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the show. Where am I at? I forgot what camera. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys Monday.
God bless. Be safe.
Take care.